All right, we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. Sorry we're late. Um, it's just me and Teresa. Sandy's gonna be absent for a while, but she'll be with us soon. So I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. And Teresa, you don't have to mute.
Okay.
Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, just say wish
Yes.
everyone a happy belated Thanksgiving.
Happy
Wait, wait,
Okay.
belated
wait.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Can we also wish a happy belated birthday to Rich Rusanik? His
Yeah,
birthday was
happy
Yes.
belated
yesterday.
birthday, Rich. All
Yep. His
right.
birthday was yesterday. Happy
Yes.
birthday, Rich. Belated birthday. And there is a post for him in my group as well. If you happen to belong to my group.
And his fell on Thanksgiving this year. I have another friend that it fell on
Yeah, I
Thanksgiving
noticed
this year
that.
too. Yeah, two people now I know.
That's,
All right.
that's really cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and share some stuff then. Let's see what we got
Okay.
here. Uh, all right. Now, I think we may have had this one already, but I don't know. I saw it again and it surprised me that some stores you will see this Walmart
Hmm.
of
Yeah, that
color,
looks weird. Is that what it is
colorful.
now?
Yeah, the colorful one. No, it's only some of them. I don't know why.
No. No, I remember the blue. All I remember is blue all the way
Yeah,
around.
now it's colored,
That looks
different
weird. No,
colors.
because I live next door to a Walmart. Like literally, you
Mm,
walk in distance.
right.
Yeah,
I've
no,
never
that's
seen
normal.
that.
It was all blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised to see this in a video. They're wearing those vests, and I looked it up, and
No, that's
this is
crazy.
Walmart
That's
for
crazy. Yeah, there
sure.
was always all blue. Yeah, definitely blue.
Yep. So I noticed that change is I have never seen that
Good
before
find.
either.
Good find, Courier, sir.
Thank you. Um,
Wow.
okay. I noticed this cracker brand is called Club. The merging letters real bad.
Ah, I saw that like 6 months ago.
Uh,
Yep.
they
Yep.
me they I don't know. I just noticed this, and I don't know if I knew about it before, if they merged more or what. But I thought it was just terribly merged. So
Yeah.
it-
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah. I saw that before a long time ago,
Okay.
and it freaked me out. Yeah. Really weird.
Yeah, it is. All right. So here's the merged letters in this cracker brand. Okay, now we got else. All right, I don't remember this planter. I think this is in the wrong folder. Oh no, okay, this is the one I do remember. This is the one I don't remember. Let's see. And this is what it looks like now. Look at that.
Yeah,
Totally
that's
merged
weird.
the N, the T, the L, and the
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I noticed that
let's
one
see.
too. Here, sir. I noticed that one too.
Oh, okay. I think
We're
I
all
have.
seeing things at different times. You know that,
Here it
right?
is. This is the year on Logopeda. Logopedia that says the years. Logopedia. This is how I remember. I remember a number of these. I don't remember this one. I don't remember any of them merging. Any of the letters merging like they are. So yeah, that's weird. Some of them are and some of them aren't. Okay. Hold on. All right. Country crock. Butter. Yeah, merging letters. Let's see, no, it's not terribly so, but enough to take notice. Let's see this one. Yeah, these are pretty much squashed together. I don't remember it like that.
Take your time. Flickr pushed an update. It's a really pretty big update, but everything's moving extra slow, so
I gotcha.
take your time.
All right. Okay, yeah, and oh, look at that. Teresa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Look at the T and the R in this. And the R and the O.
That's new. Wait. When did that happen?
Oh yeah, this is this is what it is now. I don't know when, but yeah. So that looks funny. Let's see. Yeah, oops. Hold on. Let's go myself. All right. Yeah, there's a squash somewhere. Okay, I got next.
You lost Teresa.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Uh-oh. All right, I'll look out for her then. Hold on.
So I'm here, but I'm focusing. I can't see what you're doing. If you want me to look, I'll stop and do what I'm doing and look up. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving.
Okay, let's see.
Is she back?
Hold on. Teresa, stay
There
here.
she is.
Goodness. Can't, I don't want to. All right. Next we got, okay. Now, the flags flag changes. People have noticed flag changes, like the American flag, the red bar going below the stars, the blue and the whites there, but now it's the white bar. Okay, so I don't know. If any of you have noticed any flag changes? I remember the French flag like this flag here, and now it's this. So I remember that definitely differently. I remember it. I know you all are going to say it's another flag, and I know it is another country's flag, but I still remember it like this, and I always will. So, and now it is like this, which I don't recognize. I don't remember it like this at all. Okay,
Teresa, you there? You want to do some input there?
Teresa,
No, I don't know the flags.
you don't
Yeah.
know them.
No, I know the American flag, but I don't know the other flags. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Right, I know.
I'm not into the yeah. The only flag that affects me is the red bar, that the American flag should be a red bar flag. That's the one that's for me, yeah. That's what I remember.
People remember the United Kingdom flag different. But I just wanted to mention
Yeah.
that, and let's see what we got here. Okay, that looks like a red bar going across this flag. I don't know what flag that. All right.
Well, that's cool.
Confusing.
Oh, and also the British flag too. That one affects me. The British flag. That one.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the red bar, a little residue here. I think, isn't this supposed to be how everyone remembers? Yeah. Teresa.
Yes.
Yes.
Then
How many
that's
stars are
residue.
on there?
Yeah. Let's see if
Yeah.
this one is. No, that one's not. Okay. Yeah, and that's how I remember the French flag, and now it's some other flag, which is strange. It's a whole other country's flag. Now, of course, since I remember the rainbow upside down, I do remember this flag as it's totally upside down.
Oh wow.
Than the way it is. So, yeah.
Huh.
Interesting. Yeah, because it's following the rainbow colors, and I remember the purple on top. So I just wanted to touch on the subject a little. Flags. Then I don't know. This isn't exactly residue. I don't think. I think this is supposed to be the American flag. Yeah, but it kind of looks like if the red was on top, it would look like how I remember the French flags. Anyway, that's funny. Yeah. So yeah. I just wanted to share that. I feel like I'm really alone on that one, but that's okay. I don't know what kind of reality I was in or whatever. Okay, I wanted to talk about this. Teresa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I wanted to
my
talk a little
music.
bit about the
Yeah,
about the
I live in an
fun.
apartment complex. For me, it's different.
Okay, the laws on public areas for listening to music. I know it's different in where you live, depending on where you live and stuff. But I remember, for an example, I remember there was on buses there was a little thing like the non-smoking for music and loud stuff like slash going through it, so you had to be quiet. You weren't allowed to blast music. Now it seems like everyone is allowed to blast music anywhere in public they want to. I'm just wondering what the heck happened with the laws for that. All of a sudden, like, they're gone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. My apartment complex, we have, they call it quiet hours.
Yeah, but you're,
Before
yeah, I
9
can
o'clock in
understand
the
in
morning.
apartments, but I'm saying this is out in public.
Oh, wow. I don't know
Uh,
about that one.
all right, Teresa doesn't live in a real big city, so she may not know what I mean. Um,
Yeah, I live in the outskirts.
well, yeah, and so I thought it was
Suburb.
strange that all of a sudden, out of the blue, it's all gone. Why would they change that? There are places that, and here it's I don't know why they took down those signs for one thing. All of a sudden, all buses do not have any signs saying no loud music. All of a sudden, they're just gone on
They
every single
do.
bus. I mean, why did they just decide, okay, enough is enough. We'll let everyone blast their music, and disturb the peace. But I don't
Not
understand
even,
that. I don't know why it went away. If anyone can explain it, I don't know. I thought that was strange. Anyway, uh, okay, then this. Have you ever seen Rebecca spelled this way?
how's it spelled?
Yes, that's the Bible
Oh, no.
spelling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
now it's people's name can be spelled like that now. So I've seen this a few times now, people's names. So now it's you're seeing this more and more being spelled like Rebecca differently. Okay, so that's weird. Excuse me. Okay, Teresa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to you.
Okay, this will be more exciting. I know you want to see these.
What is
These are
it?
some strange rock formations I found. Really weird ones.
Okay.
Okay. So I just gonna I'm not really gonna name the places. I'm just gonna show the pictures.
Okay.
But
All
these are
right.
real places,
Show me.
folks. Okay, they're real places, real rocks. Why
Whoa.
they look like this, I don't know.
They look like they have some kind of disease.
Well, yeah, that it doesn't look good.
Looks like looks like some kind of outbreak.
That one's a funny looking one. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be there. Okay. Um, here's some more. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
My
That's
goodness.
crazy. How'd you find
It looks
those,
like it's
Curiouser?
really smooth. Yeah, just a rock formation, oddities and, um, yeah, uh, site. And there's a lot of them are in like Egypt and New Mexico, places like
How
that.
long have they been, some of these rocks you're finding, how long have they been like that? I mean, you said they're not man-made, right?
I don't think so. I don't know. I just
Like,
got the pictures, but
how old are
um,
some of them?
these look like big mushrooms in a way.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
they're kind of cool looking. Like,
You
yeah,
wonder what caused it.
these here.
Is there some kind of catastrophe
I
or
don't
what?
know.
You know,
That's a good question though.
something would have for it to be like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be logically explained somehow because a lot of them look like
Scientists,
they shouldn't,
they probably have
be
an
that way.
explanation for why they did that.
Yeah,
Are they? Here's another question: are they done changing, or are they still changing? Like,
oh, everything's always changing on Earth. Yes.
no,
It's
no, I'm talking about the rock.
oh,
Because
well,
our
yeah,
rocks,
even the rocks. Yeah, because of the wind and wet and the cold, all the weather that will keep affecting them. Yeah, it will just take time before they change shape.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot of them have that mushroom kind of look. It's funny.
yeah, that's kind of bizarre. I mean, what
Why?
does
Yeah.
that
Why
have
is
to
it
do with
dark
common?
on top and then light underneath? I don't know. See how this darker color,
Something,
and then this is
yeah,
almost
something.
like a white
Oh,
sandy color. Why the color changes? So,
could have been, hey, Curious, could have been affected by the moon and the
well,
sun.
yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah.
Or we can blame climate change or something.
Right.
That's so weird. And no
Never
birds
heard of
sitting on
this.
them. No birds, no animals sitting on any of these pictures. Just curious if an animal might have affected it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. They don't really
Yeah,
look
that makes
like
me
they're
wonder.
carved that way or anything. Don't look man-made.
Yeah,
I
that's
think they're natural.
being made or being natural. Like you said, some kind of something ecological or something to explain it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Like we might want to use could dig a little bit more.
you think there'd be water or something underwater, and then I don't know.
It's kind of like I don't know if you ever showed the people, I mean the chat, the moving we have. You've heard about the rocks that move in the desert. I don't know if you want to show those again. That
Yeah.
blows my mind.
Oh, I know.
That
That's
Yeah,
weird.
if you want to show that again. I don't know the explanation for it, but whenever I see it, I'm like, I don't get it.
Mm,
Rocks moving in the desert.
yeah, I know.
That's pretty weird.
Look at how white
Oh,
these are. And then it goes
yeah.
dark, like all of a sudden, like there's a whole line here, white and dark. Huh,
Uh,
neat. But
yeah.
that would be fun to walk through on these. Mm, wow. Look at those.
Oh, so many different kinds, different shapes too.
Yeah.
Different shapes. And some of them defy gravity, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay, it shouldn't be falling down by now. You
Mm.
know.
This one's like a tree. Look at that. Like it's got branches.
Oh my god. Wow. That's trippy.
Okay. How you doing, Sandy?
Another 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm done with that, but we can.
I posted something
Or,
cool today
let's
if you want to
see.
bring it up.
A what?
Curiouser. I
Okay.
posted something cool today earlier. I don't know if it's an effect, but it's kind of cool. Google this. I already posted it though. I don't think it's the Mandela Effect, but I want to know if you want to show it. Did you know that they had sports for bunny jumping?
Oh, how awful.
I'm not kidding.
No, I don't
No,
want to
bring it
look
up.
that up.
Trust me.
No. I don't care to
No,
hear
no,
about
no. They're
bunny.
not getting hurt.
No.
They
Yeah,
jump.
sure.
They do. They're jumping.
Sure.
Okay.
Looking at your Teresa, did you get an article? Let's see. Oh shoot, I gotta find it now.
You want me to go in there? I
Hold
might
on.
get kicked out.
No, never mind. Don't. I'll try to find it myself. I just saw an article on. Let's see. Oh, where is that?
It's there.
It's something about how we're actually. Oh, I can't even say it because I got to give credit to whoever it is, and I can't find it. I will find it. Hold on.
What is it about? Tell me.
I told you
Which one is it?
I'm not even gonna say until I find this person.
Well, let me look. Hold on. Hold on. What was it about? I'll look.
I saved it and I can't find it.
You
Facebook,
talking
they
about the
changed
Beatles?
everything.
You talking about the Beatles?
No.
Beatles? Not the
No.
Beatles?
Hold on, give me a second.
But just tell me what it had to do with. Hold on.
Space, outer space. Black hole.
Outer space.
The black hole.
When did they post it?
I didn't post it.
I know, but when did they post it?
When did they? I just saw it earlier today. Just before the show, actually.
Oh, okay.
I saved it in my Facebook.
So they posted it recently then.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right.
There's so many
I'll
folders.
look for it,
I have
everyone.
to warn you.
What I just mentioned, I will look for it, and I will. I can't believe this. I will let you guys know. Hold on. That's not it.
There's
saved.
I think we have 16 folders tonight. 16.
Uh-huh.
Normally we have like 8. There's 16 folders tonight.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Well, some of them only have like 1 or 2 images in them, so it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not. Some have like 30.
Steve.
So.
All right, it was Steve Scott who sent it. All right.
Oh, okay.
Teresa,
Yeah.
are you there? Teresa.
No, Teresa.
Steve Scott sent this in. Okay, I give credit to Steve Scott. Okay, so the Earth is a whole lot closer to our galaxy supermassive black hole than we thought. And it's the whole article about it. I thought it was interesting. I wanted to share this. If you guys want to look it up, I thought, yeah, if anything's funny's going on, I
Oh, you're going robot-y.
It could be because of the black hole. And to think, hello.
You're okay now.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay. And to think that this wouldn't affect us is crazy, because it would, being closer to the black hole than we thought, and so I thought it was interesting. You guys want to look that up, you can, but I'm not going to read the article or anything. And like I said, credit goes to Steve Scott. Okay. Whoops. Was I sharing that?
Yes, but now Teresa's gone.
All right. Just making sure. Okay. Teresa's back. Hopefully.
I can't go to Facebook without getting kicked out.
Yeah, you're not supposed to go to Facebook, and you're a little robot. Are you on your phone, Teresa?
Yes. I'm on.
Why?
Busted.
Yes.
You always get kicked out on your phone.
Stop
You can't
that.
use it.
And I can't get out my computer either. It's been acting up. I don't know. It's been acting up. So you either have me this way or not at all.
All right, what folder you want to go to?
All right. Let's go.
There's a lot
I'm
to
going
choose
right
from.
now. All right.
So much to choose from.
Should do mine while I'm still here.
Teresa, you have so much. It's not going to matter. You need to be here. There's like 16 folders, and you're like 10 of them.
All right.
Oh, geez.
So which one? Why don't you pick?
No, just there's so much.
I can't
don't
see
even
him.
know what's there.
Okay,
Just
Brian,
one.
Thanksgiving. Let's do the Thanksgiving one first.
Okay.
What's Brian's?
And
Yeah, there's also the Pilgrims. We're going to do that one for Thanksgiving, the one I
okay.
did a little while
The
ago.
Pilgrims. Yeah,
And
that's the big
Roanoke,
one.
which is colonists, so Thanksgiving close enough.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Or belated. That's why I posted in the groups as the Thanksgiving special, because we were covering a lot of Thanksgiving MEs, you know? Right, Sandy?
Yes. All right, so Brian asked me to look this up for him yesterday.
Okay.
The question for you guys is, what was the most abundant main course at the first Thanksgiving meal with the colonists and the
Turkey.
Native Americans?
Turkey.
All right, that's your answer. I'm asking the chat. What was the most abundant
I was
main
thinking turkey.
course?
Corn?
You're just giving the chat a ton of ideas, aren't you? Guys, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I have a little scratchy throat.
I'm
eating a cough
guessing,
drop.
Sandy. That's all. I'm just guessing. What's the chat saying?
Turkey and corn, because you just gave him those answers.
My bad. Don't listen to me, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Curious,
Well, no, because that's what when I was. Who?
I'm asking Curious, or she
Curiouser?
wants to throw a guess in.
Hey, CJ.
Potato
Hey,
chips?
Preliminal.
Potato chips?
Potato chips.
No, I'm just teasing. Okay. Let's see. I
Do a
thought it
call
was
out.
a first about what was that? I'm trying to think of the word. It's a bird, but it's not a turkey.
Are you trying to think of pheasant?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, no one's guessed it yet.
Not corn, and it's not turkey.
No one has
Not
guessed
M&Ms?
it.
No.
Nope, not M&Ms.
Preliminal says corn and Preliminal says corn, potatoes, and yams.
All right, well, if you go to the next graphic, it's actually fish. They had fish for Thanksgiving.
What?
They still had turkey.
Oh, wow.
They still had turkey. But they had like one or two
Fish?
turkeys and then like hundreds of fish. I'm exaggerating. But like maybe like 30,
No
40
way.
fish. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Why was fish more abundant, Sandy? Why was fish
they
more
were
abundant?
on the coast. And it was easier to fish than it was to catch the turkeys.
All right. Never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I love eating
First,
fish.
You
Especially
know,
if I
when
have
you think
lemon.
about it, they had to be skilled fishermen to travel across the ocean in boats to get here. So
That's
that was
true. And
their
they gotta
thing.
have
So they got
food.
fish.
Yeah.
wow.
That makes sense, Sandy. That makes sense.
Yeah. But
Makes
I've never heard.
100% sense.
I know.
Never
We've
heard of
always
it.
seen them depicted with turkeys, though.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were learning. That's what we were taught in school, guys. Right, Sandy?
Yeah. They didn't say what kind. And you know what? Take this with a grain of salt. I'm going by Wikipedia, which can be edited by people, like regular people with no credentials. So take it with a grain of salt. Wait a minute. I think I did find a regular article on it. Hold on a minute. Let me check and make sure.
Okay. We weren't there, so we wouldn't know, guys. Right?
No one was there, but they do have journals of what happened.
Well, unless somebody has their ancestors that kept books on them,
Here we go.
like ancestors.
Here we go. What was on the menu at the first Thanksgiving? In addition to wild fowl and deer, the colonists and Wampanoag probably ate eels, shellfish such as lobster, clams, and mussels, and smoking other sorts of fish. It just says fish. It doesn't give you the type of fish.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah. But not the
The
traditional
majority
turkey.
of the meal was fish and
Wow.
vegetables.
Wow.
I
All
bet
right, so
never
this
been
is
to
a rewind
Sandy.
from last year.
Uh,
Hopefully, it's new to some of you. Esther in the chat. I heard Beatles, smiley face. um, One or two. What do you remember for the pilgrim hat? Teresa, do you remember the answer to this? Or did you forget?
yes. Number one. Number one?
Mm-hmm.
Number one.
Yeah, let's just speed through this because I've
All
already
right.
covered this on this channel. And it wasn't really that long ago. I remember number one, too. It is currently number two.
Yeah, it's weird.
Definitely, I remember buckles.
I remember buckles, too, but now there's no buckles at all. Not on the hat, not on the belt, not on the shoe.
Wow.
Never was.
They all
No
disappeared.
buckles. Hmm?
Here's
Do you
some
still have my
residue.
residue from the nanny, Sandy? Remember?
It's hard to hear you, Teresa. It's like you're really far away.
I said, do you still have that residue that I found you for the nanny? Remember?
Oh, I don't know where that is. This is just the folder. I just copied the folder. Unless it's in here.
Oh, because I gave it to you a long time ago.
Yeah, I just copied the folder for Thanksgiving.
Oh, never mind.
It might be
Yeah.
in here. I don't know. And wasn't there a question about, oh, it's coming out, the females? I only remember the females wearing bonnets, but now they also wear hats.
Mm-hmm.
The same hats as the men.
Yeah. Wow. That looks weird.
Very witchy looking. That's from Fizzy.
What?
All right.
Fizzy sent that to me before the show. Before I presented this the first
No.
time, Fizzy sent this to me. It's
Let's see.
her favorite holiday cartoon. Something Mouse on the Mayflower. All right, and then the last colonist related one is Roanoke, and that should be the top folder. And we just lost Teresa again. And Roanoke is also a rewind, but I presented this one back in August of 2019 on Mandela Monday. So you may have missed this one, guys. This may be new to you. Can you believe it's been almost 2 years since I've been on Mandela Monday? Where did that time go?
Oh no. I'll be right back.
2 years already?
It will be 2 years. This month is
Oh, wow.
3 years that I've been streaming with you, Teresa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Insane.
I definitely remember, there.
Or was it 2 years? Am I adding a
What were
year
you getting?
on? I could not think. 2 years. Oh. Yeah, this is 2
Well, I've
years
had
for
my
me and
group for
you.
3 years next year.
Okay. All right.
You know, this is 2 years for me and you, and then
Jeez.
it'll be 2 years in March for Mandela Monday.
Oh, wow.
All right, so a lot of things with Roanoke has changed for me. That's what this says. And the map just shows the Jamestown colony in Virginia and Roanoke in North Carolina, the lost colony. There's 3 questions in this. Thank you, Esther. We missed you in the chat. Hi, Kay. All right, question number 1. What was the carved message or messages at Roanoke? In the chat, what was the carved message or messages? Who's got the current reality and who has the past memory? If you know this, this has been
Okay.
featured on American Horror Story, Supernatural, countless horror films. It's in a national park.
Yeah.
And we were taught this in history class. No one? No one in the chat knows
Nope.
this.
Nope.
It's okay, Esther. Maybe when I give you guys the answer, it'll be like, oh yeah, I remember hearing that. Well, if you guys don't know question 1, you're definitely not going to know questions 2 or 3. Curiouser, do you know this story?
No, I don't remember it. Sorry. I may have once, but I don't know now.
Well, the next question was, what was the message carved into? So if you don't know the message, then you're not going to know what it was carved into. Next question. All right. So I also don't remember these stones existing. These stone tablets by Eleanor Dare. And these tablets now solve the mystery of what happened to the lost colony. In my past, it was still a mystery. So this is like ancient man excuse going on right here. All right, we can go to the explanation so they can understand. So in my past, someone from the lost colony carved Croatoan into a tree. And that was the only trace left by the lost colony of Roanoke. Just Croatoan, nothing else, except now it's not carved into a tree. Croatoan is carved into a post. And instead, CRO is carved into a tree. So there's not one, but two messages left behind. And Croatoan has left the tree and gone onto a post. And just CRO has gone on the tree. Like something happened to them and they couldn't finish writing Croatoan.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
It's messed up. Went from one message to two and moved the location of the messages.
Huh.
And as for these stones, the Eleanor Dare tablets, which have not been confirmed to be authentic, but most believe they are, explain the fate of the Roanoke colonists that never existed in my past. Basically, that disease afflicted the colony and most died out, and the rest escaped with the local natives. So here is the current tree, CRO. It's wrong. I've never seen that in my life. Never heard of CRO. It
Where's
does
the rest of
sound
it?
like.
I think you're alone. I think you're
Huh?
alone in this one, Sandy.
I just think people don't know the history.
I guess
It looks
not.
weird,
I don't
Sandy.
think so.
It looks weird.
I'm not alone
But
because the residue is overwhelming. It's just I'm alone in this
okay.
chat. I wasn't alone on Mandela Monday either.
All right. Well,
Look, this is Roanoke missing persons case has been solved. No, it wasn't. And there's the post in the bottom right. Like a sign, Croatoan. That's not how it was in my past. The shirt says virus survivor. We didn't know there was a virus.
It's interesting, though. Oh.
There's National Park Service people posing with the CRO tree. And more scientists inspecting the tablets. So if you read, I don't know if you can zoom. There's a shirt that says Croatoan. There's a tree with a Croatoan sign on it. And if you read the interesting facts, these are PowerPoints I found. What was the lost colony? The lost Roanoke colony disappeared without a trace, and the only thing left was the word Croatoan on a tree. It says there is no evidence of what happened to the colony, so those stones didn't exist, and the only thing left of the colony is Croatoan carved on a tree. No crow, no post, no stones. I'm not alone in this.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, so bottom left, the big one on the left is American Horror Story. The top one is guy spray painting Croatoan, and then there's two carvings Croatoan. One of them is from American Horror Story, and one of them is from the bottom one's American Horror Story. The top one is Supernatural.
Okay.
All right, we are done with the Thanksgiving stuff, I think.
All right.
Okay.
Now you can just pick whatever. I think the one right next to Roanoke is Fainting, and that's Teresa's. If you want to do that, it's short and sweet.
Okay.
Which one is this
While
one?
she's here. Fainting, Teresa. First, Teresa found social. Oh, we lost her. Wait, stop. Don't go to fainting.
Uh-oh. Is she coming
Oh,
back?
God.
There she is. Stay here.
Yeah.
Teresa.
I'm trying. AI is messing with me.
All right, now you can go to
Oh,
fainting.
what?
So first, Teresa found
Painting?
trees. Yeah, fainting.
Oh,
Faint.
fainting. She said paintings.
First, Teresa found social distancing trees, and now she's found fainting nerve plants.
Seriously, I'm not
Plants
even
can now
kidding.
faint.
Yeah.
They have feelings like us.
Yeah,
Which
I
I
have
can
my
believe
See this?
because don't plants grow better if you like sing or talk to them?
I have my
Yes.
plant is it's it opens its leaves. It's the kind that opens its leaves up in the morning and closes them at night. It's so
Aw.
cute. Yeah. It's I forgot what
It
it's
goes to
called though.
sleep.
Huh.
Okay. But all right.
Like this is
So
a visual. You touch the plant gently and the leaves start to close. So this is
wow.
Yeah.
another one of the plants that faint. The slightest touch and sometimes sounds and light changes can cause some
Mm-hmm.
plants to faint, aka wilt or close up.
Mm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Adam B says the nerve.
It doesn't want to be bothered, I guess.
Yeah.
What's
So
that
to
say,
avoid
Sandy? I can't read that.
copyright,
It's so little.
I took
Sensitive.
screenshots showing the changes to the leaves. Have you ever seen or heard this before? So on the left, you can see the 3 leaves sticking out and it's sticking up. The guy gently touched it and the whole thing fell down.
Wow. My goodness.
That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that
And after
crazy?
a few minutes, it comes back up again.
It's hard. It's playing dead.
That is so weird. Look, see it?
So this
I
is
was
him
like, no
touching another
way.
plant, and you can see the ones closing up on the left, on the right. I mean, the left side leaf on the right picture, top right.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Oh, poor
crazy?
thing. Well, they're
Oh,
scared. You know.
I was thinking
Bother.
about it. It could be so like maybe like animals will see it as dead and not eat it.
Yeah, they play dead. Exactly. That's us.
They're
Uh-huh.
playing dead.
Right. Could be.
All right, Teresa, don't go anywhere. We're gonna do Las Vegas next.
Uh-oh.
okay. Uh-oh.
Vegas time.
I don't know about this one. I was only
Females.
4 years old, but
Okay.
we're gonna ask the chat what they think.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see it. Is this the one that affected Dan too, Sandy?
Well, yeah, Dan has never heard of it, but he wanted to check with his dad, so we don't know what his
Okay.
dad remembered.
Okay.
I can just find it. Oh, I'm getting there.
It's
There
okay.
it
I
is.
know there's a lot of folders there.
So I've been living in Las Vegas since 2004, and when I lived where I used to live before in Florida, I was trying to read up on Las Vegas because I wanted to move here, which I ended up doing. But I don't remember hearing about this terrible, devastating fire that they had back in 1980. And I think it killed, what, about 85 people, Sandy? I don't have the
Uh,
article
yeah.
up.
Actually, it's confusing. One says 87 and the other one says 85. So I put both. I have a graphic where it says
Yeah.
85 and then underneath I wrote 87. But anyway, guys, have you ever heard about the MGM Grand Fire in 1980? Yes or no?
And I don't remember this. I don't
No.
remember ever reading about this or hearing about it. And it was supposed to be the most devastating thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, that's in
And
another graphic, Teresa. It's coming up. It's
yeah.
coming up. Adam
Okay,
B
go
says
ahead.
no. CJ Wood says
I still to
yes.
this day. Who?
CJ Wood says yes.
Oh, she remembers it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So, Rich Vasanik, happy birthday!
Happy belated.
Happy birthday
Belated, but
to
happy
Rich.
birthday!
Happy
Says
belated.
nope, never heard it. So, on Friday, November 21st, 1980, the MGM Grand Kitchen caught on fire and spread throughout the entire hotel, killing 85 or 87, because there's a dispute there, people, and injuring 627 guests, employees, and firefighters.
Yep. It was crazy.
627 people were injured.
Wow.
And they still have footage on, lots of footage for it on YouTube. If you ever want to look it
That's
up, just go
weird,
to
you know,
YouTube and Google
MGM.
this.
You'd think they'd make movies about it and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would
good
think.
idea. Yeah, that's true. They should. They did 9/11. Isn't that crazy, though?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the next picture to come up
What's
on
that
my
say?
screen. Okay, so
Okay.
the MGM Grand was rebuilt over the next 8 months, which cost $50 million back then. It reopened in July of 1981 and was one of the worst disasters in Las Vegas history.
Yeah, true. True.
And that's one of the ballrooms that you're looking at.
So much damage.
All right, that's a
Wow.
hallway. Check that out.
It's crazy.
I still can't see it on my screen. All right, the
Awesome
closure
graph.
cost the city.
Sandy, thank you.
No
Wow.
problem. The closure cost the city $1.7 million in lost revenue, and it was estimated the MGM Grand Hotel may have lost $1 billion in 1980 during the closure.
Jesus.
That's how much casinos make. Oh my God, I can't even
And
imagine.
I can't imagine what they're losing right now, if you know what I'm saying, because of all
Exactly.
the.
Can you just imagine what they're losing because of the pandemic? Can you imagine?
Exactly. Thank you. Which is why our economy is going down because of this whole pandemic stuff. Yeah, it's scary.
But
It's
it's not
scary.
just there. It's
Like,
also Atlantic City. We have casinos here that are losing out. There's lots of stuff. I mean, there's the casinos on the reservations.
yeah.
There's so many
I-
businesses, small, but there's so much damage because it's
It's like a domino
quarantine.
effect. Yeah. It's sad.
Okay, next image. Should be pictures. I think
Sorry,
it's pictures. Sorry.
You found some good pictures, Sandy.
Yeah. So we have two pictures of the building burning. That's the front where you drive up for valet. Car completely destroyed. And that's the entrance into one of the casino rooms. Like the
How come I'm
the
not
floor
seeing the
where you
next
gamble.
picture? Well, that's weird. I'm still stuck on the other picture, Sandy.
Did you accidentally hit the pause button?
No, it's not moving. It's stuck on the picture. I'm not looking. Like I'm not with you guys right now.
Tap the screen and see if there's a play button. You may have actually paused it. Oh,
No.
you mean in StreamYard?
Yes.
That's your internet
I'm.
screwing up.
Oh, okay. I'm still stuck on that other picture. Yeah, it hasn't moved for me.
Ah, next picture.
It's not even moving for me. It's just stuck.
So the top right is a diagram showing how the
Nope.
fire spread
I'm not seeing
and why
anything.
so many people died, like how they couldn't get out. And then there's more pictures of the building.
Sandy, my pictures are not moving.
Teresa, leave and come back.
All right. All I'm seeing is that the same picture. All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. So the bottom left
Right.
is remnants from the casino, and then on the right, the right is one of the lounge areas. The top right is still burning. You can still see flames, and that's like the lobby area. The top left is a theater, and the middle left is where the slot machines were.
All right, good find. Teresa, where are you?
I told her to leave and come back
Okay.
because she was frozen.
Good find, Teresa.
Is it
Where
better
are you?
now? Is it caught up?
Now I see the pictures.
Okay, good.
Oh,
All right,
wow. Good picture, Sandy.
Right. Curiouser said good find, but you weren't here yet.
Yeah, good find.
Thank you. It freaks me out, though.
Yeah.
I definitely don't remember hearing about it. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, on to
Crazy.
Teresa's next one, White Raven.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. White ravens.
All right, guys. So, Teresa, I've never heard of or seen a white raven. Have you guys
No
in the chat?
way. My God.
They're about the size of a bald eagle. They are not small birds.
What the heck? Never.
Yeah.
Good.
Looks
Also
sort of
a
like
good
a
find.
seagull in a way, but
Only black, solid black. Yeah.
Not really, Teresa, because their
thank you.
wingspan's 4 to 6 feet. Like,
I
if you
know. I
stood
was
up
like,
a
what the
human
heck?
man, he would, that's the wingspan. Nope, neither, Tomicon. Hey. No, actually, it's just a different species. If you go to the next slide there.
Well, I know some people are going to say it's albino, but it's not.
That's what Tomicon thought.
Right, Sandy?
Yeah, and that's
Is
what I was
that
about to
exactly what
say.
you thought? It seems.
Yep. They're
No
not
way.
albino.
No,
They are a
they're
different
not.
species than the black ravens. So black and white
Thank
ravens
you,
are
because
just
that's the first thing.
different types of
Yeah.
ravens. That's all.
I know. And that's the first thing they would say.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the first thing you would
No.
think. That's what I thought
Why-
too.
Why are they
So did
unheard
I.
of? Where are they located at? Do you know?
Hey, Rena. Hey, Tomicon. Welcome, guys.
Do you know
They're
where
in the
these
same
birds?
place as regular ravens are. If you can find a black raven, you can find a white one, but they are more rare than the black raven.
Okay.
But they're outcasts too, Sandy, which you're going to come across, right?
Okay.
Are they solitary? More. I know the black ravens
see
like to
anything
go
about
in
that.
groups.
So why don't you tell them, Teresa? Tell them. What did you see?
I can't bring it up because then I'll get kicked
No,
out.
I'm saying
Unless one of
tell
you guys
them,
want to.
Teresa. Tell them from your memory.
Supposedly, these birds these white ravens are considered an outcast, like they get picked on. Like if you have like a whole bunch of black ravens and you have a white raven there, they'll pick on it because of of course, the color of it and the species. It's like an outcast. Yeah,
Interesting.
Aw.
I was reading about that. Yeah,
They pick on them 'cause
literally
he's
gets picked
different.
on
Aw.
because the other birds are not seeing it like themselves. That sounds getting into, I don't want to get into other
Not the
details and stuff,
same.
but you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying. Yeah.
They're not the
So
they're not the
even
right
in
kind.
the guys, even in the
Do that.
animal kingdom, they got those kind
Oh
of
yeah.
issues. Crazy.
Now,
Yeah.
They
I didn't get a chance to make a graphic, but there is a
Yeah, I'm
black
sorry.
raven. It's called the white-necked black
Yeah.
raven. It has a patch of white on its neck, and then the very tip of its beak. Its beak is black. The very tip is white.
Oh wow, that's
Never
weird.
seen that one
No,
before either.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tomicon says, I
Yeah.
have seen crows since 2018 that are black with sporadic white feathers. That's crazy.
Wow.
I was shocked when I saw this. I'm like, no way. No way, no way. Yeah. Very
And
unusual.
again, my first instinct was the same as Tomicon. It's an
Yeah, me
albino,
too.
but it wasn't.
But it wasn't. Yep.
All
Because
right.
if you guys know, we have noticed a lot of albino animals in this timeline, like alligators and all kinds. I mean, you name it, there's an albino. Even a what do you call it? A peacock. They even have albino peacocks and all kinds of animals. I was like, I've never seen so many albino animals in my life.
Me neither.
While she's here, go to conch.
Uh-huh.
The conch shell.
That sounds so funny.
That's the name of it.
Okay.
Oh,
Conch.
That one's short and sweet too. It's like 3 slides.
Okay. And yes, I changed my picture because I wanted to do like a Halloween thing. My little what do you call it? My
You
little
mean
avatar.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, and I love Hello Kitty, so that's why I did that. I love my Hello Kitty. So we're going to talk about conch shells.
Did you know that a conch shell houses a mollusk called a conch? Just conch. I mean, there's different types. There's the horseshoe conch. I don't remember I don't remember all the names, but they're conchs. I was unaware that if I found a conch shell, there'd be a living thing living inside of it.
Wait till you see it. It's crazy looking. Are you going to be able to zoom in on the eyes? The eyes get
No,
me.
Teresa, the next slide is the eyes. It's a different slide.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So the red one on the right, or really most of it, that's the horseshoe one. It looks like it has a hoof on the bottom.
Look at the little eyes. Where's my glasses? This guy like Sandy, when I saw this the other day, I thought I was thinking of googly eyes.
Could you imagine if you picked up a conch shell to listen for the ocean and that crawled into your ear? Like I can't.
Can you imagine it having a stare off with it, staring it down?
They're not supposed to listen to their home.
Wow.
So
I wonder if they're.
I
wonder. Here's another weird question: can they blink their eyes? Can they blink?
I don't know.
It looks like one can go
like, you know how
one way and the other can go the other way. So that might come in handy, you know.
Have a stare down with you.
Look at that.
That one reminds me. They remind me kind of like a snail, a little bit.
Yeah.
No, a specific snail. They remind me of SpongeBob snail. The ones where the eyes are peeking over?
What was his name? Squiddy? What was
No.
his name? I forgot the name. Squid?
No, you're messing me up. Hold on. Guys, help me in the chat. It's a regular
All
name.
right. Oh. Look at those little
Gary.
eyes.
It's Gary. There we go in the chat. Gary.
Gary?
Yeah, Gary was named this.
Oh, Gary. Okay. Sorry, I don't watch SpongeBob.
Sandy, do you watch?
Hmm?
No, I don't either. Okay.
Aww.
All good.
Yeah,
Cool,
we
huh?
messed up. If he wasn't a snail and he was really a conch shell, a conch. That's a theory.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Let me see the folders to see what else this tree says.
All right.
The female, the one that has the word female in it. You say it. This is a big
Yeah.
one. Do the female one. This is a big
Ah,
one.
which one is this one?
Yours, Teresa.
I can't remember.
Well, partly
I
yours. Remember, I
know
found
which
a
one it
Mandela
is.
effect on it.
Ah, okay. Part 1. Here we go. Nothing's coming up.
Okay, we all know who Paul Revere was. But did you know
Oh,
there
yes.
was also a woman who warned of the British coming? Yes or no in the chat? Did you know that there was a woman who went around on horseback saying, the British are coming, the British are coming?
That freaked me out. That one really
No.
screwed with my head, guys. Yeah.
I've never heard of her.
No way.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat? Anyone?
Do you guys remember a woman also saying the British was coming? British are coming? Is coming. British
He may
are
not
coming.
have, but I'm just saying it because everybody knows it that way. All right, we can go to the next slide.
Mandela said he never did, I heard.
Mm-hmm. At only 16 years old, that's how old she was. 16. Sybil Luddington made an all-night horseback ride to alert militia forces in Putnam County, New York, and Danbury, Connecticut, that the British were coming. Teresa and I have never heard of her.
Nope.
That's a pretty amazing feat for a 16-year-old. I doubt you can find a 16-year-old girl who would hop into a car to drive that distance in the middle of the night.
God. You want to explain your Mandela part 2 on this, Sandy?
Yeah, it's coming up. So
Okay.
while researching this, I immediately found another potential Mandela effect. This woman's first name is very inconsistent. I shouldn't say it's inconsistent. It's consistently wrong. Let's put it that way. Consistently wrong. Everywhere that has her name, like the stamp here, spells it Sybil. However, I found her gravestone. Not spelled like that. It's spelled very strange. It's coming up. Next slide.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you can clearly see that on her gravestone, I think her family members would know how to spell her name. Sibbell. And it is her, 'cause in the top left, you got the Sybil, that they always misspell it. So I don't know what's going on here. Like I said, potential Mandela effect. I'm not saying it is. But they also say, besides well, I say, besides Sybil Ludington literally being the female Paul Revere, no one knows how to spell her name. It's been spelled Sybil, Sibel, Cybil, and on a gravestone, this, which is so bizarre. Her name appears multiple different ways.
It's not matching up, Sandy.
It doesn't match. It does. And check it out. There's an actual photograph and a painting of her. So this is Sybil. Bottom, middle, and top right is the painting of her when she was younger.
Yep.
So she looked like the top right when she did the ride, and her as a young woman is the bottom middle. There's signs, there's movies, there's paintings, there's statues. Never heard of this woman.
She got recognition everywhere. So there is residue everywhere to show that, yeah, she did exist. And yeah, she did this. And how come we never, Sandy and Curious, how come we were never taught this in school? I mean, I went through school my whole life and I don't remember ever learning about this.
No.
For me, it was always Paul Revere.
Wow.
That's what I was taught, our history. So is our history being changed as we know it? That's what it seems like. History's being rewritten
tree,
as we know.
Like I said, the Croatoan tree doesn't exist anymore. Now it's a Croatoan post and a crow tree. Two things instead of one. History is definitely changing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, if they're changing these little things, imagine how much bigger it will get. You know?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
It's just me asking
because
the chat
listen, if you change the past.
Oh, wait, this is so well known that she was used in a Jack's Links commercial.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
Is it Jack Links or Jack's? Isn't there Mandela Effect to do with the name of Jack Links or Jack's Links?
Yeah, I remember Jack's. It's just Jack. But that's not the point. The point is, they knew who she was, and they made a commercial around her.
So that means they knew who she was. If they didn't spend all this money making this commercial. Wow. Good find, Sandy.
That's a good way to put it. RO1 says, history isn't being changed. We are just seeing different histories and timelines.
Thank you. Exactly. Well said.
Right.
All these different streams.
For example, with Roanoke, my history has been overwritten with another history. We'll say it that way.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's crazy.
I actually think that might be the case, Comic-Con. You're absolutely. I am seeing that. I'm definitely seeing that. I just found a song, Mandela Effect, that I'm saving for Christmas because it's a Christmas song. And
you did.
I'm just going to tell you that the change went from we. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I gotta sing the song in my head. Him to we.
Wow.
So.
And maybe it's Mandela knows all about song changes. You know that, right? She's awesome at finding song changes.
It's specific. Yeah, but that song is specifically a children's Catholic Christmas song. It's very specific. It's a Catholic Christmas song for children.
Thank you, Esther. Esther liked my Hello Kitty.
Teresa does. Teresa loves Hello Kitty. Okay, let's see. What else is Teresa's?
That's why That's why I wanted a different.
Oh, here's an easy one. NBC.
Oh yeah, that one's tripping me out.
Teresa's staying here, aren't you, Teresa?
That's what I said.
I'm trying to hold my phone still.
I didn't get all hers done, but I got a ton of hers done. Okay.
Good.
Thank you. So, but there is more of mine that we will eventually get to next time.
Next week, yeah, there was just too many.
All right.
Oh, now here, wait, really quick. I've been to the NBC Logopedia page many times. I do not remember this logo ever being there,
No, I have
but now
never
it
seen
is.
that ever.
It's from 1959, and I want to specifically ask people, like maybe it's Mandela and Tomicon who do videos. Have you ever been to the logo page for NBC? Do you recognize this logo? I do not. The N is literally part of the B. And the bottom of the B is part of the C. In 1959. They were doing this in 1959. Are you kidding me?
No, that doesn't look right for 1959. No way. Come on. That's
We
like
got weird
futuristic.
looking and never saw the NBC logo like that from Rich. I agree. CJ Wood remembers it. I've never seen it before. All right. 1, 2, 3, or 4. One of these is the current logo. One of these is what Teresa remembers. The other two are just thrown in to ask you, what purple do you remember? It's just the purple feather that changes. Just the purple feather. Which one looks right to you? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
Okay. Teresa's not here. We need Teresa to tell me which one she remembers.
4.
All right. Teresa.
You there,
Teresa.
Teresa? And she's gone.
Stay here.
Oh boy, wow. Underwater robot.
Number 3 or number 4. It's really hard to tell, but I remember it being more of that violet color. It's hard to tell
3
between
or
3
4.
and 4. Yeah. I
And
don't remember number 1 or 2.
2 or 1.
Okay.
Oh,
And
way. No
Curiouser says
way.
2.
Wow. I remember
Esther
the
says,
purple because I'm.
wait, listen, Esther agrees with you. She says 3, but 2 also looks pretty close.
Yeah, I said 2.
And maybe it's
the
Mandela that says,
purple was off.
Teresa, maybe it's Mandela that says 4.
Thank you. Yes. Because I remember
right.
that purple being more different. And when I saw it, I was like, I was watching a movie or something on TV, and I saw it pop up, and I'm like, what's wrong with that purple? And I was like, no way. And I noticed it right away, guys. Right away. I said, there's something wrong with that. And because I know it's the purple at the right and red on the left. And the only reason why I remember that is because guess what? Purple and red is my favorite colors. And that's how I noticed it. They're both my favorite colors. That's why I dye my hair red.
Okay, so the current logo is number 1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Adam B and partially Tomicon got it right.
Ugh.
So if you remember any of those other colors, it's changed for you because it's always been like number 1. Even the old logos, like the peacock with the little circles on the top, still use the same color purple.
Just looks so off. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the vibrant one is what I remember. Like 3 or 4. Yeah, definitely not 1 or 2 for me. 100%.
All right, and after this, we're gonna go to the logo and residue folder because some of Teresa's stuff is in there. But I think we've covered everything Teresa's.
Until you have new stuff for mine.
I do thank you for something inside my succulent folder.
I do?
No, You'll understand when we get to it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. What are we looking at now?
The logos and residue folder.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so first up,
Oh, yeah.
this is someone else found this Mandela Effect. I forget who it was, but the point is,
Brian, I think. I think it was Brian.
okay, what do you remember? Do you remember 1, 2, 3, or 4? Is it steakum, steakum, steakums, or steakums?
I was going to do this.
Uh,
Maybe it's Mandela remembers 4.
What?
Yep, she remembers 4.
Oh, wow. I remember number 3, guys. I remember steakums with 1M. What about you, Curiouser? What do you remember?
3, like you.
No, like me.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, like you. It is currently number 2.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 2 is current
Comic-Con
reality.
likes the hyphen.
There is
Actually,
no
was there a hyphen there, guys? Was there a hyphen
there was a
between
hyphen.
these?
There was for me.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure. So what's the current reality now?
2.
It is number 2. Current reality is number 2. I remember
Yep.
number 3. Steakums 1M with an S.
100% for me too. Turning point. Oh, that's crazy. Sandy, you want to talk about your turning point and your weird lettering?
Yeah, so I put
Bizarre.
boxes around it so in case it changes again. This was a Barbara Walters special in
Wawa.
1993.
Mhm.
In 1997 or 93, I can't remember. One of those. We'll just say in the 90s. The R and the P is merged. The P and the O is merged. The N has this weird curve to go around the P for some reason. They merged everything else. I don't know why they didn't just merge the N. But that G literally curves down to make the T and then curves back up. Like, it's
That's
insane.
so wrong.
And it's not just the graphic. The next image, it may not be in order. I have another image of it on the floor of the set. It looks ridiculous. So, in the background of the set, we got some old Earth residue. Check out that gap between Portugal, Spain, and Africa, or Egypt, whatever you want to say. Look at the gap. That is what I remember. Italy, I think, is inside that one of the longitudinal lines, so we're going to just pretend it's not there. But the point is, look at that gap. That is what I remember. All right, so here it is on the floor in all its craziness. Yeah, so it wasn't just the graphic. That's the logo. All right, so Teresa found this residue of Sears and Roebuck, like I remember it. Sears and Roebuck. You're breaking up, Teresa. What?
It has nothing to do with the crazy looking 70s clothes. It has to do with the Sears and Roebuck.
Yeah, it says
Yes.
it
You might
has
want to
nothing to
explain
do
that
with
effect.
the 60s and 70s bell bottoms where they used to put a slit in them and then add material to make the bell bottoms bigger.
And you and you're funny? I don't remember them doing that.
I don't either. I remember bell bottoms, and that's it.
I do.
I don't remember that part. You do?
No, I've never seen those.
Yes.
Not me.
They used to cut the seam, cut some pattern out, cut some material out.
No way.
And then add material to make the bell bottom bigger.
No.
I swear that's Mandela Effect for me.
That's no. Either that or it's a
Yeah.
modern thing, but not in the
Yeah, that
70s.
looks
No.
weird.
No,
Huh.
God. Teresa and I
That
worked in
looks
that reality.
that looks so tacky. That's tacky.
Oh my.
For me, it was just regular bell bottoms.
Yeah,
The jeans
too.
came out and they were wide. That's it.
You're not a
Wow.
weirdo. I like them too. Anything that flares at the bottom is flattering on females. I hate the skinny jeans. They've been around way too long. You need to get the heck out of here. They look horrible on everyone. I don't care how skinny you are. They only look good on children and guys. And guys don't
and
look good in
some
them
Yeah.
because guys aren't supposed to wear skinny jeans.
and some are too skinny, like toothpicks, and they're wearing these skinny jeans that don't flatter their,
Yeah,
skinniness.
skinny jeans are just
Yeah.
they're just like a revamping of the cigarette jean, which looked horrible as well. So here's
Yeah.
residue of the British flag on a sweater.
Mhm.
Wow. All right.
Good time. Oh yeah. I was watching a movie the other day, the other night, I should say, and I saw a scene, and I went back and had to rewind it a little bit so I could get to where it was at.
Robot.
And
Yeah, you're
Uncle
breaking up.
Sam, this
Teresa
person
saw us on
weird.
TV. Teresa,
No,
you're breaking up
on
really bad.
Netflix.
Are you saw it on Netflix?
Netflix.
Okay. But it does have that weird star pattern. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the presentation I did on Uncle Sam's stars and stripes changing, not just the hat.
Yeah.
That's one of the patterns I covered that showed up out of nowhere. Okay, check this out, guys. I don't remember this logo at all.
Merged. It's way too merged to
It's
remember.
way too
It wasn't
merged.
merged before.
I do believe it's a newer logo. Let me get the date. Hold on. I'll get the date of that logo. It has been like that since 1998.
No way. Nope.
1998. So I'm wrong. It's not newer.
Yeah. It's an old one.
The EMEA best. All right, so this is residue of Home Depot in a random tweet, which I had to
There
block
you
out because of the
go.
cursing.
Yep. That's what I remember. Too.
Okay, so Highlander. First of all, since the logo, Teresa covered this a while ago, but we're gonna cover it again because it's just crazy. This is the '80s poster, guys. Like, come on, look at that. Look at that. Even the N and the D is merged. Like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
But it also now has taglines. It actually says it's Highlander. There can be only one. Now I do remember there can be only one, but not under Highlander on the poster. And then at the top, it's got a whole blurb, like all the other crazy movie posters do now. Which I can't read because it's too far away. All right, so in 2018, I covered Annie. Her dress now has black lines around the white. Like the costume has black lines sewn around it, like the drawing. Like they drew the outline of the white with black. And this was the auditions for the 1995 Annie Broadway production. And the statue does not have the black lines. But the costume for the Broadway production did have the black lines. The statue didn't, so it's residue. Okay, so there's a fifth blade for Freddy Krueger. That is a costume prop.
Wow.
So we've covered this before, but it was in my folder, and I'm like, I have to cover it again. Look at it. Look, just look. This is a commercial from 1987. I don't remember the logos like that. And we used to wear the stockings all the time. No. Just no. And now the E is crooked too, by the way. Just want to point that out. Is Teresa back yet? Teresa?
Nope, she's gone.
Oh, she's been gone. I just guess she came back.
Uh-huh.
It does look like vines. Yes. Guys, we still have a lot to cover. I'm sorry. It's a long show tonight. So if you want to keep moving and just keep an eye out for her. More British flag residue that just popped up on a random search for something else. Roller coaster of undergarments. Who said that? Tomicon? That's a good one. All right, guys. So, top is Twitter's logo. Always been their logo. Yet, their headquarters has a sign outside, and that's how I remember it. I remember Twitter's logo being like that. It's sideways, so the bird is sideways, but I just turned it sideways, like it goes up. But I remember normal tees. They were curved at the bottom, but I don't remember them being cut off, and they've always been cut off. They look like lowercase C's with like a little thing on top. Good night, R1. Thanks for coming. All right, so this is actually my Joey's work. This is outside his work. He works at Uprise. Those of you like puns. I stare at this thing for at least an hour every day, waiting for him to get done work. When I drop him off, every day, I see this sign. And today, I noticed that the E and the S had merged in Uprise. It was not merged before, and now it is.
Wow. My goodness.
And oh my gosh, the Y and the E is merged too. I didn't even notice it at the top.
Mm.
Nothing else is merged. Everything on that, what is it? It's an awning. That's an awning. That's a duplicate. You can skip that. Everything else written on it, nothing's merged. All right, so my friend Gemini Vision did a video 2 years ago now. He remembers the Death Star, nice and whole like this. Except now it's incomplete on one side. You can see through it. And this is residue of it being complete.
Mm-hmm.
His entire shirt was Death Stars with phases of the moon, but with the Death Star. Yeah. And Esther, that video is from 2017. All right. Let's see. Folder. You can just you're from the bottom. If you start from the bottom, I would just start from the bottom and work your way up, or start from the top and work your way down till you run out of CLE 11, 25, 20 folders. Oh, Teresa's back.
That's trippy, Sandy. I didn't know about your spouse's work. That's trippy,
I know, right?
Man. Did you tell him about it, or did you just kind of look at you like, mm-hmm?
No, that's the thing. I didn't tell him about it because he would just roll his eyes at me on that one. He doesn't get the merging letters thing.
I can't believe that people are so blind to those. I mean,
you're not kidding. The Cowboys game. The Cowboys were on last night, and the W and the B is completely merged.
Yes, Sandy. I found that one over a year ago.
Now,
like I did. If you look at my.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean it's like huge on the field and no one notices it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's in their face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's huge.
Because people don't see that. They don't see it.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, well, you're mentioned in this one, so I'm glad you're
Sandy?
here. So, yeah, Teresa, wait, I want to ask the chat a question. You're mentioned in this one, so I'm glad you're here. Okay? Generally, you don't have to be specific.
Oh.
Generally describe what a succulent is. In the chat, guys. Some general characteristics of a succulent.
It's cute.
It's cute. That would be a general characteristic, yes.
They're emotional?
No, they're not emotional. I'm looking for one description. So Tanakan says they don't need to be watered. That is usually true.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that. I have a succulent at work they gave me, and they're like, oh, you don't have to water this for a month. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you do have to water it, but very infrequently. Yeah. Very infrequently.
So can I give it some water on Monday?
Hmm?
Can I give it some water on Monday?
If you want to.
The last time I was watered was for my anniversary, October 18th. Something.
I will tell you, if you can kill it by watering it too much. But if it's been that long, yeah, you can give it a little water.
Give it a little bit of water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do that on Monday. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anyone else going to take a guess?
Well, somebody that knows a lot about plants might be able to answer this better, you know?
It's a desert plant that's like a um, soft
What do you know about
greens,
it?
mushy stuff.
Yeah.
Good night, Esther.
Well,
Thanks for hanging out as long as you did.
Good night,
thank you,
Esther.
Esther.
Okay,
All
I
right, wait.
Good night, Esther.
Before you go
I
to the next
believe
image. Oh, go on.
I always thought it was a desert
Okay,
succulent
desert.
plant.
That is a good
I agree.
description.
I agree.
All right, how about I give
Agree.
you guys a yes or no before we go to the next image? Stay here. Or
Yeah,
you already
that's what I
did.
mean. That they're kind of like
Well,
poofy,
Okay.
mushy looking.
earlier this
Oh.
year, I discovered succulents could now be trees. And that's a problem for me because succulents were always small, like baby small.
Yeah.
I don't remember them being trees, but they're trees now. But I found that earlier. That's not the issue. Esther's going to miss a really good one. But it's
Good
the
night,
very end, and
Esther.
I don't want you to stay awake just for it. So you can always watch it later. Go to bed. All right, so you can go to the next slide. Because this is the old one that I found that it can be trees now. But now the plant, not a tree, can grow to be like human size. Huge, 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 tall, taller than people. Giant succulents did not exist in my past, and they do now. See, now, TomCon, I thought small shrubbery types. Yes, see, I was looking for the word small. That's all I was looking for. You can go to the next slide, Curiouser.
All right.
Because this is where I give Teresa credit before she kicks out.
I'm here.
So, okay. So, I say thank you to Teresa Lynch for leading me to this mandala when she found these mermaid tail succulents.
They look like tails sticking out, too. Look at them. I was like, no way.
Yes.
Look at that.
Never seen
Aren't those cool
mermaid tail
looking,
succulents.
Curiouser?
Huh?
Me neither. Those are bizarre. And
And
they
those
get
are
big,
very
too,
tiny.
right?
No, those don't get big. Those are very
Yeah.
tiny.
Oh.
But we just showed a huge one. But no, there's succulents and there's giant succulents. They're different succulents.
Yeah. There's so many different kind, guys. It's crazy.
I can get the next one. Because you are going to freak out when you see one of these. It's at the end. I can't wait until we get to the end. I just can't wait. I can't.
Okay.
It's amazing. Tracy, you didn't see this yet. Neither did you, Curiouser.
Oh, okay.
All right, so these are the succulents
Oh, you're
I
going to surprise
remember.
me.
Yeah. What you're seeing here are the
Yeah.
succulents that when you say succulent, this is what I think of. So, like Tomicon said, small little shrubbery type plants in little pots. In my past, a succulent came in many crazy shapes. They are hardy, a good beginner plant, but they all had one thing in common.
Yeah.
They were small. Okay, so you can go to the
Which
next
is what I
slide.
have on my desk, a little one. Sandy,
Yeah,
which I have on my desk. I have a little one. Yeah.
Right, a little one,
Small
right?
one. It's really cute. You saw the picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So
Saw this.
now they're not small. I mean, these they look small, but they're not. These things are huge. Except for Teresa's mermaid tail, which I threw in there. There's some more images. Go on. You'll be able to see better how big they are with the other images.
Okay.
Maybe it's Mandela. I don't know if you heard me. If you water them too much or they get too much water, they can die, and they are very susceptible to temperature changes. So if it gets warm
wow.
in the daytime and really cold at night, they don't like that. All right, so
Oh, wow. I didn't know
let
that.
me explain what you're looking at here. The bottom right is a purple green succulent that's about the size of a basketball.
What?
The one in the top right, they're about the size of an umbrella. And the top left is about the size of a softball.
Dang. What about the bottom left?
Well, the bottom left, I figured you can tell it's in a regular potted plant. It's a lot bigger than the normal plants, normal succulents you see.
Okay.
Hey, Fiverr.
Okay. Hey, Fiverr. Welcome.
Hi, Fiverr.
You came just in time to get your mind blown. Let me just tell you. You're seconds away.
Tell them what's going on. Tell them what we're talking about.
We're talking about succulents that are now the size of people or bigger.
Oh,
so as
no.
you can
Don't
see,
freak me out, Sandy.
look at the size difference between these succulents.
Oh, my God.
They start to look like
Jeez.
sculptures. They look like sculptures.
Wow.
They are some of these, like the one in the bottom left, the top right, are a form of cactus, but they're still succulents.
Wow.
All right, Curiouser. I'm excited for the end of the presentation.
Next one.
That's why.
Okay.
So here's some more.
I haven't seen it.
Now they also come. Some of them come in rainbow colors. I verified these are not enhanced.
Oh, my God.
These are the colors. Rainbow succulents that are also larger than normal succulents.
Wait, when did we get rainbow succulents?
Now.
Seriously? Dang. These rainbows are taking over the world.
All right, here we go. We're getting to the good stuff.
Oh, Lordy. What the hell?
Don't zoom in, because I got a better one. Just don't zoom in. Just let them see as we're seeing now. Yeah, so that's a succulent tree in the bottom. Huh?
The guy is standing next to it and it's bigger than him.
Yes, yes it is.
Size.
Look at that.
I
didn't think they were supposed to get that big.
They're not supposed to. Next image. Go to the next image.
Oh my God.
Just skip
Don't
this
freak
one.
me
Go to the
out.
next one. Teresa, just wait.
Oh
You
my
are
God.
staring at a blue agave. Look at this. A blue agave succulent. Giant blue agave succulent. Do you guys see how big this gets? This is real. Look at the size of the succulent. Do you see the woman to the left?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like it's massive.
Yeah.
No freaking way. It's not supposed to get that big.
Wow.
What? Oh my God, I can't.
What?
It's like prehistoric plants. So,
wow.
Yeah.
My mind is blown.
I told you. I did say to Fiery, you came just in time to get your mind blown.
Oh my God. I didn't know they came this big because in my mind, succulents are little old things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, little. Now we literally have gigantic. So the next image is just me saying, do you guys remember this? But you'll also see a larger but more manageable size succulent in the next image. I've never seen succulents this size either. This is still too big. On someone's front doorstep. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. What's next? We got a lot. Got so much. No, for those of you just joining us, we normally have like 6 to 8 folders, and tonight we had 16. So there's a lot to go through. So much to go through. There's probably about 5 or 6 left. We just lost Teresa. You want me to tell you what we haven't done yet?
Hold on. Oh no, I think I got it.
Actually, there's only a couple left. We have the rainbow one, Sakis, and Ben Franklin. So there's 3 left. Oh no, there's 4. There's also Jack.
What?
Between NBC, underneath Roanoke, there's Jack.
What's that one?
You missed one at the top.
Sandy?
That's just one
What's
image. That's just one image of it's just one piece of residue. There's nothing else in this folder. It's when I uploaded it.
Where did the stars go? The stars are gone.
I don't think he drew them in yet. It's a guy. See the hand? He's drawing it in on a whiteboard. He erased them out at the end. But the point is, it's got the stripes. But at the top, you missed the Jack L folder. Curiouser? This is the only image in this folder. It's split.
Yeah, I know.
There's no. Oh, okay.
Is that it? What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In this folder, there's nothing else. Yeah, what happened was when I uploaded the Flickr, it put that one in a separate folder for some reason. I don't know why.
It wanted to be alone.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. It'll split stuff up in like 2 folders.
Okay.
Weird. Okay, what's next?
Rainbow Mountains.
So, okay, we'll do Rainbow Mountains.
That's yours, Sandy.
Yep. Well, everything left is mine, and one is Sakis Chirisis.
Okay.
Okay, guys. The Mandela Effect has made our world rainbow. That's like one of the positives I can say is that I love rainbows, and there's rainbows everywhere now. So nature is very much more colorful than it used to be for me. And that includes dirt and mountains. And that's what we're discussing today.
All right.
All right. So we already know about the Rainbow Mountains in Peru, in China, and the ones in Oregon that I found, the painted hills, I think it's called, not painted mountains, painted hills in Oregon. So we already know about these places. These are old news.
Yeah.
Whoa, This is so weird looking.
Well, those colors are definitely enhanced. I just have to say that. But regardless, they're still rainbow. But there are 9 more places I've recently come across that all fit the description of rainbow to some extent. And some of these images here are enhanced. So don't go by these images. Well, not all of them, just really one. I've never heard of these places before. You may have heard of some of these places, and maybe you heard of some of these places and they weren't rainbow in your past, and now they are. Who knows? Starting with,
Hmm.
I'm waiting for the graphic to update. Okay. So the least rainbow, but still gorgeous and multicolored, is Vermilion National Park and Bryce Canyon. Both are in the United States, in Arizona and Utah. Vermilion National Park actually spans both states. So it's on the border of Arizona and Utah. And for the most part, I can honestly say none of these are enhanced. These are the colors they are. But one or two pictures may have gotten through that are enhanced and I didn't realize it because the colors really are crazy. So I'm going to talk about these images. You don't have to zoom in on these.
Okay.
Stop. Now I want cake because you're talking about cake.
I love
Okay.
cake.
All right. The wave is a formation in Vermilion made up of naturally carved sandstone, which creates the illusion of changing colors depending on the light and moisture levels in the area. It can literally look rainbow with the right lighting conditions. And sometimes it looks brown, sometimes it looks yellow, sometimes it looks red, purple, all based on the light, cloud cover, moisture, the color changes. And just look at it. It's the carving. It's amazing. I can't even. It's so beautiful. I can't. Yeah, they would have Tomicon. That's my problem. Like, I've never heard of these places. It blows my mind. All right, so here's more images of it. You can see the color variations going on.
Wow.
No, I have not reported on them. You should report on them. I want to see that.
Report what? Report what, Sandy?
Maybe it's Mandela is saying the water holes are rainbow in Yellowstone.
They are. Oh, maybe she should do a video on it. Good idea. Yeah,
So I said
yeah,
she
you
should
should do that,
cover it.
Rena.
Yep.
Yeah, you should do it, Rena. I'm with you.
See, now this isn't mineral. This is sandstone, and sandstone has like a translucent effect. And I guess it absorbs like the sun, like when there's sunset, if it's sunrise,
Mm-hmm.
it reflects the colors. Isn't it? Now here's the sucky part about this. If you wanted to visit, there's a lottery to get a ticket to go. There's a huge waiting list.
That's ridiculous.
And people have died hiking out to it. It's a dangerous hike out to this because of the heat.
Wow.
And it's not exactly there is
How
no
many
easy
miles?
access. It's only 3
How many
miles, but
Sandy?
it's only 3 miles, but there's like no road. It's you got people get lost, and that's why bad things happen.
Oh my God. Yeah. Can you take a helicopter in?
I don't think so. I think it's a no-fly zone.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
And I assume if someone goes missing, they could use helicopters for search parties, but that would make sense if they had helicopter rides to the wave. Like, but that's using common sense, and a lot of people don't do that, so I don't know. Okay, now we're moving on. soon as it loads on my screen, I can read it. Okay, so
Okay.
the actual color of the wave is beautiful on its own, but in shadow, overcast, direct sunlight, sunset, etc., the sandstone can take on the appearance of rainbow colors. That's all. I already talked about this. You can probably just skip this one.
Those are so cool. Ooh, what's that one? That's beautiful.
Okay, so now we're
Wow.
number 2. So also in Vermilion National Park, the Paria River Gorge Canyon has a multicolored mountain as well as carved out caverns that also change color based on shadow, light, humidity, moisture, etc., etc. Here's some color changing going on, so you can see all the different colors that can be achieved based on time of day. People walking in the gorge with purples and reds and yellows and oranges and caverns. It really is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It is. It's magical. It's absolutely magical.
Wow.
So this is me showing you. On the left is an enhanced photo, because a lot of these enhanced photos are going around. But as you can see on the non-enhanced version, it's still rainbow. It's still rainbow. There's still green, blue, yellow, red, brown, white. It's beautiful. Absolutely
Just
beautiful.
not as vibrant.
Right.
Wow. That's amazing.
It really is. And yet we've never heard of these. So here's more pictures. Notice the different colors. How different it can look based on the day. If start bright noon light is going to wash all the colors out. Sunset and sunrise is your best bet to see vibrant colors in the mountains. Okay, moving on. I believe this is Bryce Canyon by the picture of it. Nearby Bryce Canyon in Utah has the same effect, but instead of a wave, this canyon is filled with stone pillars and is just as beautiful. And as you can see, because of the lighting, it looks like it's got blues and purples and oranges and yellows and reds.
Mm.
Here's some close-ups of the pillars. Maybe it's Andela says, Bryce is my son's name. Never heard of this. Yeah, you'd think you would have. Just like I love rainbow anything. I should have heard of these places. Next, it's on to Iran, to the Aladgar Mountains. Yet another rainbow in quotations, because they're not actually red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, mountain range. And this mountain range, the images for like when you search these mountains, the mountain range for their rainbow mountains, it's like there's different sections with different patterns and colors. It's not all the same, which I'm going to show here. Okay, so you can see the variety based on which mountain I'm taking a picture of. Not taking a picture of, which picture I've chosen, which section of the mountain someone else took a picture of. Like it's greens and yellows and blues and whites and reds and oranges. There's all different colors going on here. Okay, so Moneybags found the Rainbow Mountain in Peru. Except now there's 2 mountain ranges in Peru that are rainbow. I can't see it because of all the pictures. Oh, I read, but did you know there's another Peruvian rainbow mountain? So the next slide, I believe, says that the one that Moneybags found is the top one, Vinicunca. I don't know. The ones I found that we're talking about today are the Pachoyo. Pachoyo? I'm trying, guys. Sorry. It's late.
It's all right.
All right, so here's what the new ones look like. The ones Moneybag found are the Vinicunca Mountains, but the Pachuca Mountains are just as rainbow and spectacular. So there's 2 sets of rainbow mountains in Peru, yet we never heard of either of them until Moneybags talked about the first set. And there was always a second mountain range that is known as the alternative Rainbow Mountains. Like it's actually advertised as the alternative Rainbow Mountains to visit because it's less known and usually less crowded with tourists. I don't know if I included a picture of the pamphlet, but there's actually a pamphlet that says the alternative Rainbow Mountains of Peru. And this one's kind of special. There's certain parts of the mountain range where there's just patches of red, and it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you could zoom in on that, because like that middle right one, that shows really well the red patches. You guys see like the patches of red in the top left and the middle?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Like it's amazing.
To paint, you know.
Yeah.
I like to paint, and all these would be great to paint.
I've been working on this presentation since September because it was really hard to put the graphics together because trying to keep each rainbow mountain separate by location was really hard.
Right.
Okay, now it's on to Africa. We head over to Mauritius, Africa, for 2 new rainbow locations, 7 Colored Earth and La Vallée des Couleurs Nature Park. I'm waiting for the image to update. I'm sorry. Okay. 7 Colored Earth isn't a mountain. The actual ground is rainbow. Like the U.S. locations, light and shadow play a huge part in how the colors I can't read it, appear, but ... I'm assuming. Again, all of these images are as, like, I made sure to use like Getty images, things like that, to make sure they weren't enhanced. So with direct sunlight, when it's bright out, they can look kind of have like this whitish, grayish appearance. They kind of look velvety and soft. Oh, these can't be mixed Tomicon. Just you wait. These are definitely Mandela or alien. I'm waiting for the image to update. So these vibrant colors are how it appears at sunset, sunrise, when the lighting isn't as stark and bright. They can get this vibrant. So unlike the wave and the other locations, it doesn't change the color, it changes the vibrancy of the color. Okay. I'm waiting for it on my screen. Okay. In nearby La Vallée des Couleurs Nature Park, this same rainbow earth was just recently discovered, and there's so much more of it here. Now, in the next image, I believe, yeah, oh, yeah, this one. Okay. I want you guys to look at the top left. Can you zoom in on that for a second? The top left. So this is the top left and the bottom left are the same image. I took this from a video. A cloud is passing over. You can clearly see how much more vibrant that blue gets with the cloud over it. And then when the cloud goes away, the blue becomes less blue, which is the image below it. So if you want to scroll down so they can see the image below it. So cloud over, dark blue, cloud goes away, and it gets a lighter blue. Like the vibrancy is affected by light and shade. There's just some tunnels they dug, which are all different colors. A close-up of the earth. All right, so here he's holding, again, all these screenshots for this place came from a video. He's holding the dirt. You can clearly see it's like turquoise and purple. There's a close-up of the purple dirt, and I'm showing you the comparison of the color to the other Meridius 7-colored earths. And the strangest part about both of these places is that if you scoop up the different colors and mix them up, eventually they will settle back into their colors. So you can mix up all the colors, but eventually one layer will be purple again, one layer will be red, one layer will be blue, it will all separate again.
Wow.
How does that even happen? It can't be weight, because some of it would have to travel up. like defying gravity. This has got to be alien. It has to be. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now we're moving on to Argentina. The Hornical Mountains in Argentina lean more red, but are still multicolored, and the angles make this rainbow mountain unique. It's got a lot of shale, which makes it look very sharp and fragile at the same time. Kind of like I said this on Mandela Monday, it kind of looks like a kid's drawing of mountains, just, the up and down peaks. And here's some more images of it.
It's cool. Amazing, Sandy.
Thanks, Teresa. Okay, so here there is this one flat rainbow mountain that they have. And I do want to say that I believe the bottom right image is enhanced. I believe that one's enhanced, but the other ones are not. Okay. And now we're
Those are
in
the long
Iceland.
ones, Sandy.
Huh?
I said this is a long one presentation.
I know.
Oh.
There were 9 rainbow mountains. That's why. Finally, we head to
Oh, my
Iceland for the very
Jesus.
colorful Landmannalaugar Rainbow Mountains.
Wow.
And the glacial rivers just add to the beauty. I mean, just look at this place. Oh my God. That is not enhanced, guys. As far as I know, it's not enhanced. I took most of these images from like Getty Images, where they sell the images and they allow people to enhance them after they purchase them. So these are non-enhanced, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good thinking. They, you never know.
See, yeah, that's why I use.
Yeah.
And when you see the enhanced images of these, it's even crazier colored. So,
Mm-hmm.
Thank God
that's
you can
why
tell
I
the
did
difference.
comparisons. What did you say, Teresa?
So thank God you can tell the difference.
Yeah, like this is again, all of these places are affected by the lighting. But even where it's not rainbow, it's just beautiful. So I included some more pictures.
Wow.
So
All
we
right.
finally reached the end of this one.
Yes. All right.
All right. So how about we do check the Sakis Chourises folder.
He's my group.
It's a scary one. Then we can do the other two, which
You
aren't
guys
scary
think we
after.
have all night? I'm just kidding.
There's only
Okay.
3 more.
Okay, then
They're not
it's
as long.
okay.
The longest one is over. That was the long one.
Yeah, well, but it was interesting. So,
Yeah.
now what is it called again? I gotta find.
The Exorcist. Sakis Charisis.
Okay.
So Sakis posted this in Teresa's Facebook group, and his Mandela Effect led me to another Mandela Effect with The Exorcist. So there's actually 2 things going on here.
For me, it was that thing that she had up her nose with that machine. What was that?
Feeding tube,
The
like a
Yeah,
feeding
feeding
tube.
tube.
no,
I
it
don't
was
Yeah, I
remember
don't remember
that.
that at all.
yeah, it's an NG tube. But here's what I
Yeah,
have a problem with. So this is
you'll
me
see.
here. In the 1973 film The Exorcist, how many times does Reagan turn her head 180 degrees? And I'm not talking about like how many times does it actually spin. How many scenes does her head spin backwards? 1 scene, 2 scenes, or 3 scenes?
One.
What'd you guys
One.
say?
I believe one.
Okay. In the chat, what do you guys say?
One for me.
One's plenty enough.
Fiverr
Yeah.
says 1. Anyone else? Maybe it's Mandela said 1, but the scene she's in now, she doesn't puke. Right. Tomicon 1, I think. All right, guys. So here's the thing. It's now 2, and I remember 1. Only 1. And
Yeah.
Dan pointed this out on Mandela Monday. It wouldn't be as shocking if she did it twice.
Mm-hmm. True.
I only remember the 1 time when the priest was there, and now she does it in front of her mom. So the first time she looks like this, her eyes are still normal. In the second time she does it when she pukes, she's obviously fully demonized at that point. I do not remember the first time. And Sakis's Mandela Effect is what led me to this find. Okay, so if you remember the first time she spins her head, the nightgown is what color or colors? No, Rena, you're just remembering the one that we all remember. The first one is the second time. Well, it's the first time, but that first time wasn't there in my version of The Exorcist. So Fiverr says white. Rena says white. Okay. Let's go to the next image and show them what she's wearing. Because it's kind of nuts. And Sakis found this, and it's nuts. Oh, I didn't show it yet. Shoot. Many remember all white, but now when she turns her head, as you can see on the left, it's quilted pink, like a picnic table, like checkered, across her upper back.
Oh, wow. No.
It doesn't make. It's crazy
The
looking.
heck
I've
is
never seen
that?
anything like that.
No, no. The heck? The heck are they dressing her in? No wonder she's going crazy.
So, Sakis, that was a great find. Here's some more images. This is the actual scene that I don't remember. And you can clearly see the. Okay, so the image on the left is a doll modification, like a Barbie doll that someone modified to be Reagan. The top right and the bottom right are scenes from the film. And the top right is the doll, the animatronic doll, and the bottom right is obviously her. Okay, I'm waiting for it to get up on my screen so I can read it. All right. As a side note, I've never heard of this freaking hilarious Turkish remake, but it also has 2 head spin scenes like the original. And you can see the 2 different scenes on the left. It's called Satan.
Whatever.
I know. I have more images of it in the next slide. I mean, it's horrible. The effects, the makeup, it's horrible. All right, let's see what you got going on now. All right, so the image. Oh, can you go back for 1 second? I need to explain something. Okay, remember my thing's on a delay, so it like popped up and then it was gone.
Okay. Yeah.
So the bottom. This is all residue of the white dress. The bottom thing, believe it or not, is a statue that you can buy that the head spins. So we have the normalized with the white, so it's residue. Just plain white, no pink. Thanks, Rena. All right, so here is the bottom right is the play. There's a play apparently. The top right is the blue dress. That's the scene I remember. And the left is a white dress statue. This is like the best residue I could find, guys. So hard to find residue for this. But I do have an image coming up that is in a museum, and that's the best residue. It's coming up. All right, so let me explain what we're looking at here. So the top right is a doll with the head on backwards, being her, white dress, white nightgown. The bottom right is a prop from the movie in a prop museum. She's in the white dress. And
Hold
on the
on.
left,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I don't know what the
And
heck.
it's okay. On the left is, I zoomed in for you, the reflection behind the prop of the white dress has no pink whatsoever, no ruffle. It's just solid white. It's got, well, it does have a ruffle, but it's like a rounded white back nightgown. And that's the prop from the movie.
Wow.
So the quality's crappy. That's because I zoomed in on her reflection. And then the next image with the arrows going on. All right. Oh, we're still on this one. Okay. All right. So,
Yeah. Andy?
yeah, I'm here. I was waiting for the next image.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to explain this one.
Oh, I already did. That's the prop in the
Okay.
museum.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
All
okay.
right, gotcha.
All right, so here it. All right, so the new head turn scene is right after she stabs herself with the cross. This statue has the cross in the hand after she stabs herself in a white or light blue nightgown. Point is, it's a solid color. The back of it has nothing there. No quilting, no pink, no nothing. So front is with the cross, back is with plain back. And then interestingly enough, the bottom right is a picture of her in a white nightgown with nothing on the back from the movie.
Wow. Yeah.
Plain white nightgown.
Yep.
So nice find, Sakis, and thank you for leading me to the fact that there was never two of these scenes for me, only one. All right, from here you're going to scroll up and look on the left for Jack L. I don't know if people are going to know this guy, but I know him because we used to have one of his juicers when I was a teenager. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll have, after this, we just have the Ben Franklin folder, and we're done.
Okay.
All right, guys. I don't know if you know him, but late fitness expert and juicer, Jack LaLanne. His name is LaLanne. If you know him, please spell his last name in the chat. If you don't and want to take a stab at how you think LaLanne should be spelled, go for it. Guesses are allowed. Curiouser, do you know who Jack LaLanne is?
No, sorry.
It's okay.
No.
Therese, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How do you
I'm
spell?
here.
I know you know who Jack LaLanne is. How do you spell his name? How do you remember it?
L-A
Uh-huh.
and another capital L.
Uh-huh.
And I remember they used to bring it up on Facebook. Sandy, I'm sorry. I can't. My brain's not working.
It's a
Sorry.
it's okay. Tamakan says LaLanne, it's been years. Rich Fasanic says Jack, LaLane. He's weird, yeah. Hislam, LaLane or LA space LANE. Mr. Super Cool, I remember this dude. But how do you spell his name, Mr. Super Cool? So I also remember LaLane. I can also see like McLean, LaLaine, or just IN. But that's not how his name is spelled now. Can you please go to the next image? It is now LaLanne. It's still LaLanne, but it's spelled LaLanne. That's how I pronounce it. LaLanne. It got an N. It's wrong. For me, it is. It's wrong. So I asked Teresa for her help. We got different spellings in case people remembered it, like McLean, LAIN or LAINE, and I also had what I remember, LANE. So here we have Power Juicer by Jack LaLanne with AIN. Rich Fasanic says he saw this change a few years ago. Yeah, this just changed for me. I was actually looking for the juicer that we used to have, and that's how I came across the name change. What's that tapping sound?
Huh?
The tapping
Oh,
sound.
that's my how do you call it? Heater thing. It's really loud. It's the heater here. The what do you, oh God,
It's okay.
what
I
do you
get
call
you.
it? I forgot what it's called. But yeah, it's really loud. The heater here. Yeah, I know. I know. It'll start making tapping noises. It makes funny noises. Everyone. I'm so used to it. I don't mind.
Yeah. All right. So here we have Jack LaLanne, LAINE Power Juicer. Yeah, I think you're right. We all do, Tom McCon. All right, so Teresa found Jack Laline in a letter or some sort of document. And then at the top we have Laline on a Facebook page. The regular LANEs are coming. All right, what do we got here? Waiting for it to load. Okay, so I can't read it; it's too small. But just trust me, it's a lot of little lanes. Okay, so this is a palette with Jack LaLanne Power Juicer, Jack LaLanne Power Juicers. I believe the bottom right one is the first LANE. This is someone wrote. This is a picture of their mom meeting Jack LaLanne. That's it. Oh, crap. The LANE residue didn't even load. That's wonderful. There is LANE residue, guys. I don't know why I didn't upload the Flickr. It was in the folder. That's amazing. All right. Last Mandela Effect. Ben Franklin. All the way at the bottom. That one should be all the way down by the Rainbow Mountains. Guys, thanks for hanging this long. Here's my question for you. Benjamin Franklin wrote, "The poor blank blank." Ignore the R. I want to know what name you remember. The poor blank blank. Do you guys know what it is? There's also there. We also look at the farmer's blank to get weather and stuff like that to give you a hint of what I'm looking for here. Tom McCon says Old Benwell. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Poor Man's Almanac. See, that's interesting. A lot of people on Mandela Monday said man's. And that's the one thing I did not find was the word man's. Hey, Brody. Tom McCon, can you think of it with a name instead of man's? All right. They don't know. Curious, or do you know this one?
No.
Teresa. I think we lost her. All right. Yeah, see, that's the issue. That's one of the issues, Rena. Okay, so guys, man's did not come up, but I also didn't look for that because I remember Poor Richard's Almanac. That's what I remember. And if you go to the next image, it should be another question. But Rena just gave it away. How do you spell almanac? Oh, wait, no, the question, I thought it was the blank. So I don't remember. What do I say here? In my past, it was always the Poor Richard's Almanac. Like this. The autobiography of Benjamin Franklin, Poor Richard's Almanac, and other papers. No, it's okay. Actually, I was wrong. I changed it. I just left it a blank for people to spell it out. You're good. But it's not just the spelling of an almanac. There's other issues with this that we're going to get to. So you can go to the next one. That is really weird that you thought Dick, but not really. Just give it time, Tomicon. Let us get through this. So, now it has multiple spellings, Richard and Richards. Almanac with a C and almanac with a CK. And I have never seen it spelled with a K before. And if you want to try to say it's Old English, I'm going to debunk that. Don't you worry. See, it is another spelling now, but not in my past. In my past, there was never a K on the end of almanac. So here we go, 1733 almanac with a CK. I'm waiting for the next slide. There we go. Okay, so here we have another almanac with a K from 1752. My question for you guys is, have you ever heard of any other poor almanacs? I've never heard of these, and some date back centuries. And I'm not talking about Man, because Man's was not there. But here you have Poor Job. Well, my left ear is ringing. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
right? Yeah,
Did you
Poor
switch
Job.
realities?
Yeah, my left ear's ringing bad. Okay, so next image. Never heard of Poor Job's Almanac. It's still ringing. Wow. Yeah, I actually may have to switch AirPods and listen because this is bad. It's still going. It's not as bad with something on my ear. You can go to the next slide. All right, so here's some examples. Here's Almanac with no K in 1808. Poor Richard's Almanac, like I remember it spelled over and over and over again. With a C, Richards, not Richard, Richards with a C. So this is residue I remember. Poor Richard's Almanac. Now, here's something weird. So the top left is Norman Rockwell, Franklin's Almanacs with an S. That's even weirder. Never seen that before. But right next to it's the same thing. Poor Richard's Almanac. No S. And then we have almanac with the CK, CK, CK. These are all wrong for me. I'm getting concerned. This isn't going away. This is all how it is now, the CKs. I have stuff being printed today with CK coming up. So it's definitely not the old English. It's definitely an alternative spelling. There's a comic strip using CK 2017. Poor Richard's Almanac from 2017. And now we have Poor David's Almanac. CK. We also have one from 2021 with a CK. And what's interesting is I found a Poor Martin's Almanac with the K crossed out. Someone wrote to remove it. And these are all different names. We have all different names that I've never heard of. Like Roger and Thomas and just all different names. I've never heard of these. It was always Poor Richard's for me. Just like it was always Poor Man's for you. It's even a Poor Lenin. And a Davy Crockett. This is bizarre. Yeah, but this is bad. It's never done this before. It's not stopping. I'm kind of freaking out a bit. I wonder if it's the air conditioner.
What?
Like my ear ringing. I'm wondering if I'm hearing something. Because it's freaking me out. It's not stopping.
Wow.
Oh, it was my fan.
Oh, really?
Oh, geez. That was scary. Okay. I wonder why. I'm hearing my fan actually make like a ringing sound.
See, you're hearing your fan. I'm hearing my furnace, and yeah.
Yeah, but it sounded like my ears were ringing for a minute, though.
Yeah,
Like a full minute long.
Wow.
All right. Well, guys,
Wow.
you guys have been awesome for sticking around this long. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Yeah, interesting stuff. And I know it gets a little tiresome because it's so late. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And yeah. So thanks for joining, everyone. And it's been a great show. And we'll see you next week sometime. And good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Teresa.
Good night, Teresa. That was perfect timing.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.